Because the good thing about this week is you can be sick all week long and not have to worry about it.
That is correct.
Hello to the bye week.
Yes. And it came at a perfect time.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So let's go into this. Let's look back at this weekend because, as the intro said, or showed, I guess, rather. Let's take us back to this glorious weekend that was as much of a heart attack moment as that game was.
Man, I'm still recovering.
It was glorious in so many ways. And then yet, like, oh no.
Yeah.
And all I can say is, despite the fevered comeback by Penn State in the fourth quarter, which, I mean, hats off to them. I think at that point, I think our defense was just kind of burnt. But also, I think they opened up the playbook on the Penn State side, and they got desperate. They were frantic. They were like, "Oh shit, got to do something." Dan Lanning, remember 1,000 cuts? This game is about 1,000 cuts. Just keep going and going, like
it's only about one
until you hit the jugular. Which maybe he did a little premature on the when they scored the 17 points. On the sideline. Maybe he did a little prematurely, but still, it felt like it at that point. It really did. But the whole point of the game was also, I think that message was, we're going to set the tone. And what did Dan Lanning do immediately on the first drive, and then the second drive, and then the third drive? Fourth downs? Yeah, we're going to go for this, and we're going to run right at your defense. We're not even doing motions, jet sweeps, trick plays.
No,
running right at you.
Did we even run a trick play of any kind that I can think of?
We did not even run a jet sweep.
No, we didn't really go into our bag at all, which was usually in those kind of games, you kind of go into your bag a little here and there, but we just ran our basic offense.
It was the most full reversal of last season, where Oregon didn't show absolutely more than they had to get out of the situations they were in. And then this year they showed like everything they had available. And then in this game, they were just like, we're not doing any of that. We're literally just going to run the ball like right at you.
Yeah, just a tremendous effort on both sides of the ball.
Yes. I mean, 5 of 7 on fourth down. After a while, I stopped counting because I was like, how many times are we going to try to do this? But 5 of 7 on fourth downs should have been probably 6 of 8. But, Caldwell had that false start on drive 1. And thinking about that, false starts, you know that was the only false start for Oregon the whole game?
Yeah.
No false starts on the O-line at all.
No.
That was actually very impressive.
The only false start, I believe, was on the backup tight end Johnson.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said Caldwell. Sorry. Jamari Johnson, yeah. Sorry. I was thinking Caldwell. I don't know why I said Caldwell. But yeah, when he was on the fourth down, that one fourth down, he was the only one who got the false start. And actually, I saw something earlier where they were talking, I guess, about the practice. And they said they actually pumped in so much music during practice, the Ducks did, that it was louder than the whiteout. And they were still able to get all the calls off in silent count. Which is actually impressive because props to Poncho. Have you seen any of the actual film breakdown of Poncho in the game?
I saw a little bit.
The amount of work he's doing, looking left and right, notifying everyone. He's getting tapped, and he's still pointing out the calls and protections in silent count, like, just dead silence with the entire O-line. That entire crew was fantastic. Just ignore them. Maybe they'll get raunchy. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Yeah, I mean, great game. It was a great game, really. I mean, all in all, that was the way it should have been. I would have rather it been 17-3, and that's how it ended, or something like that. But hey, I'll take the dramatics just to watch the Penn State, everyone in Penn State melt down afterwards.
Yeah. No, it's not easy going into Happy Valley. And I mean, we both, granted, we both picked Oregon, but in hindsight, in the back of both of our minds, we were kind of expecting a loss. I mean, I was listening to Spencer do his immediate after on Saturday night, and he was even talking. He, in his early week score prediction, he picked Penn State to win by like 5. I think it was 26-21 or something he picked.
Well, before the season, we did pencil this one. We just kind of penciled it as a loss before the season. But then seeing how the teams have been, obviously, of course, and just naturally out of bias, we picked Oregon to win. And I said, I would love to see them blow them out. That'd be great. But we still both picked basically a 3 and 4 point spread, respectively. We were like, this is
Right.
not going to be a blowout by any means. It almost could have been if Oregon's defense had kind of held up there at the that last like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't.
14 is not like terrible, but holding the 3 points would have been yikes.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. But no, we I don't know, that was just I've said this all along the last couple of years, and now this year we can see the different way that Dan Lanning's coaching this year. Even different than last year. Last year in the early season games, we had a lot of struggles. We had O-line issues. We had this issue. We had that issue. This year, we didn't have any issues. He's been belt to ass every week, pretty much in theory. No holding back. No taking it easy. It's just been full throttle, all gas, no brakes. And you can see it in the play calling. You could see it in the prep. And you could definitely see it on the field. The guys are just different this year.